All right, guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to replace this shower head. I picked up a rain head off Amazon with a handheld, so we're going to swap that one out. Now, along the way, I'm going to go over some tips and tricks that are going to help you change out this shower head and make sure you don't have leaks when you're done. So let's get started. Now, if you're working with a handheld, usually you can take that off right there. So I would just start taking this thing off and get this out of the way. Now, a lot of times when you're taking a shower head off, right here, there's going to be a couple flat spots. If you have an adjustable wrench, you can tighten that down and use the adjustable wrench. Otherwise, a pair of adjustable pliers work just fine, which is what I'm using today. If you're taking the arm off too, that's fine. But either way, we're going to do that later. We're going to support that arm like this. And if it's too hard and this doesn't, you still can't get it, at that point you can wrap something around that and hold that with another set of pliers or a wrench and protect it if you're going to keep it. But otherwise, just put your hand, hold your hand right there and turn it off. Now we're gonna turn that counterclockwise. There's also going to be a washer in here that needs to be taken out. Now, if you're going to be replacing the shower arm, easiest option, just take your pliers like that, and then you're going to turn them off with this. Use this for leverage and just turn it. All right, so I got this off Amazon. It's the Viken Wide Rain shower head. It's got what I need here. It's got a handheld and it's got a rain head. It did not come with a new shower arm, but because it's black, I definitely wanted to get a new shower arm. So I picked this up as well. If you're not changing out the shower arm, that's fine. You can leave this on. There's no reason to take this off. But what you will want to do is clean up the thread tape. So definitely a wire brush, something like that to clean this stuff off. And then reapply it would be my recommendation, but you definitely want to clean it off. But like I said, I'm not using this again. So let's get the new one ready. Now, of course, you got the shower arm here, and then we've also got a wall plate. Now, there's a few different ways to get these on. A lot of times they move pretty easily. So there, if that's not tight, a lot of times that'll stay tight. But one thing you can do is adjust these little tabs right here in the back. So if you push them in, you get yourself pliers as well. What you can do here is take these little tabs, just bend them in a little bit like this. And then that will tighten it up along the back here. Just make it a little bit tighter. Just be careful, don't scrape it. The other thing you can do is take some plumber's putty and just wrap some in here. And then when you stick it against the wall, it'll stick on that plumber's putty. Now, the first thing we want to do is we want to put some Teflon tape on here. And to do this, we want to wrap that clockwise. Now, 3 or 4 turns is probably good. Now, when we do this, we don't want Teflon tape on the edges here. So if you got a little bit, make sure you push it back. First, we're just going to put this in and get it hand tight here. Now we're going to take our pliers here and just get this so that it's straight up and down here. For the shower head here, this attachment here actually does have a washer on the inside, so technically you could just put it on here. It doesn't necessarily need Teflon tape. That being said, I like to put it on anyways. We're going to put it on clockwise, And we're going to do 3 to 4 rotations. Now we're trying again not to cover the edge here. We don't want any Teflon tape actually clogging this up. So our tape needs to be on the threads on the outside, not inside. You don't want anything on the inside of there. Now, follow your instructions for putting this on. This one actually wants you to use a wrench to tighten this. So we'll start by just putting it on, and then we'll tighten it with a wrench. And this, in most cases, will swivel like that pretty easily. Now, our next connection here is going to be for our sprayer. As you'll see, this does have a rubber washer, so Teflon tape is not necessary. So at this point, we'll just take this and screw it on. Now, hand tight is probably plenty for this connection. Now we can go ahead and connect up our rain head as well. And you see here, this also has a rubber washer, so Teflon tape is not necessary. Now we'll just put our hand sprayer on, and again, this has a rubber washer in it as well, so it's not, Teflon tape is not necessary. Now this shower head also comes with a wall attachment here that'll stick to the wall. To do that, to get that to stick, we want to clean the wall off, and then we'll pull this off and stick it. Now with that on, we're going to let that sit for an hour before putting any weight on it. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.